I've done several interviews with the members of Slipknot over the years, but this was my first sit down with the co-founder, Sean Crahan, aka Clown, with no mask in his basement in Des Moines. And after traveling to Iowa and seeing the snow-swept fields and the bleakness of that environment, it began to make perfect sense why Slipknot sounds the way they do. Slate is up.
Speeding.
Okay, Sean Crahan, take one. Yeah, first question, just a general one to get started. What was the main philosophy behind creating Slipknot?
We could spend months and months and months going into everything that led up to the creation of, one of the greatest bands ever. But I'll give you a quick scenario. I basically was married with 2 children and had a welding job. I would have to be at work at about 5:30 in the morning, which means I would have to leave at 4:30 because I like to be early. So I'd find myself falling asleep on the road on the way back, actually down in the ditch and coming back, and I started to think to myself that, that this is not how I wanted to live. So I started making a lot of comp tapes, a lot of comp CDs to listen to kind of refresh my mind. I can remember a day that my wife had come out of my house and let me know that one of my uncles had been murdered, and it was a gang initiation kind of thing, and it was actually on America's Most Wanted. And they never found the killers because it was a random, quick thing that happened. I was thinking how short life is and how random life is, and that you really don't know what life is going to throw you. So it kind of was a parallel theme of me falling asleep in the car while having 2 children and a wife. And I can remember cleaning up my shop that day, and my wife was sitting on the back porch, and I remember walking up to her and saying that I was going to get back into music because I had felt that I could reach the most amount of people at once with the message that I felt that I was given in this world to give. And I actually remember telling her that, she was like, okay, cool, you're gonna be in a band, you're gonna jam, you still gotta be here to put the kids to bed and help feed and do these kinds of things. And I was like, you don't understand, I'm gonna make the biggest band in the world. I'm gonna focus all my energy, and I'm going to tighten up every loose end, from the way we tie our shoes, to the way we play, to the way we look, to the way we act, to the way we talk, to the way we walk into a venue. I'm gonna tighten it all up, and it's not gonna fail, and it's gonna be noticed, and if it's not noticed, I'm gonna kick the door in.
So what was the message?
That's a really good question. I grew up, I want to say this with as much love as that I can. I grew up in an alcoholic family, and a lot of it was kept from me until a later age. I had noticed a lot of it instinctively, so I had built up a lot of rage and a lot of anger that I was unaware of, because people weren't taking the time to explain what I was noticing. So the message was a rooted evil almost of anger. And when I said that I wanted to reach as many people that I could, I wanted to reach the people that I felt maybe had similar feelings to me, because I was never told what was going on. And I had felt that maybe by giving my message, I might meet people that had similar feelings or understandings on how I felt, and maybe through that we could connect. And the overall goal was to get some sort of salvation for myself.